What's up, you guys? What up? What up? What up? I get it. It's a lonely ride, especially as a man, a young male, early 20s, no friends, no companion. It's cool. With me, I would say I'm mostly an introvert. I could talk to people if I feel like it, or if the situation presents itself, or if I need something or whatever. But I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good for right now. I'm just in my monk mode phase. My monk. I'm not saying I would go in there if I'm not invited or whatever. I mean, as long as it serves me. I get it. It's lonely, bro. Y'all alone. I get it, bro. I trust me. I've been alone my whole life. I mean, I did have friends, people I talked to, but they were in like my close friends. It was like fickle. It was not. It was like surface level. It wasn't like deep. You know how people keep in touch through the years. They have each other like on FaceTime. Like back then, they had Uvu and Skype. I never done that with anybody in the past. I just lost touch with all of them. I just with me, just the way I am. You know, I guess because I could be like kind of I move around a lot or whatever. I don't know. I just never knew how to connect with people. I just didn't know how to. I think that comes from like being from certain households too. Like if you come from like a broken home or a single parent home, you just don't know how to connect with people the right way. So see, like being a man, I just didn't know how to. I didn't relate to like people. I always thought deeper. I always saw the specks of things that people didn't see. I was just one. I was just observed, and I was just observational. I was just curious, a curious nature. I know this wasn't all to be seen, and this kind of made me a certain way. I was just born like this, I guess. I never really clicked with people. I just never did. I'm not saying I'm a bad person. You know, I'm a villain. I just never clicked with people my whole life. I've never got along with people. It's just never been me to be cliquish with people. So people say that, oh, this person bad for you or this. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? When this person say they fuck with me or they cool with me, I'm like, huh? I'm not cool with you. We never did. I mean, you my cousin, you might be this, but it's like we never been cool. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I'm not an arrogant person. I'm not fake. I acknowledge if you done some good things for me, you done me a favor, but we were not cool. I'm not cool with nobody. I mean, I'm cool with like, two people. Like I gotta say their names. I'm cool with you guys on my channel. I fuck with y'all. We friends. Now we not friends. We're brothers. I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all real, but I'm talking people outside in like the real world. Like I'm not cool with none of them because they gonna tell me that, hey, bro, we cool, we brothers, we cousins. But it's like they the same ones watching you. You don't want you posting, you know, stuff about what you do, your business, or motivational things that is cool or that's like positive, and they want to just watch you, but don't support. I'm not saying they have to support, at least have consideration enough to see what I'm doing and then like it, engage with it, and tell me that, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the thing that's right and you're proud of me. But they won't even do that because, of course, ego. But I'm not even tripping about that because I was never cool with them. So it's no promises that I'm fulfilling. I always been alone. I've never been cool with people. I've never kept contact with people at all. If I did, I would lose the number. I would forget about it. You know, it just happened, bro. It's not to forget about it. I mean, I was trying to call people, they wouldn't pick up. I knock on their doors, they don't pick up. Or they're telling me that they're doing something. So I'm like, I'm not gonna even trip. 80, 95% of the time, I've always been alone. I've never talked on the phone. Now, starting back in 2020, 2022, that's when I started talking on the phone with people and texting people. I don't really be texting people, but that's from like I was texting people from like the channel and stuff and whatever. Because most of the time I wasn't even texting people or calling people. I was hard to reach. I didn't have a device. Two, I couldn't keep contact with people because I didn't have a phone. I didn't have nothing. So it was like it was just me and myself. Literally, I'm not even trying to gain victim. It's just me and myself. So I just don't know how to connect with the average person. I just don't. I don't want to. I would say it's just draining, bro. I don't want to talk about sports or drama or what Keisha and Tom did. I don't give a. I don't care, bro. It's just draining and it's just lame and fake. I'm not doing that, bro. It's just not my personality. I just don't care. Even when I try to insert myself into that, I'd feel kind of weird or I feel disgusted. Like this is just not right talking about people, or they just wouldn't let me in. I was just not with them, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't talk shit because I did talk shit. You know, it was for the fun of it. You know, we joked a lot, you kids, but it fizzles out because because people take it serious. People think you're really talking crap about them, so they want to try to like get confrontational about you. Like, nah, I'm just joking. Like, I just never clicked with people, bro. Honestly, it's just I never really had friends. I mean, those are people who was just present. Those people were just presentations and visuals. There was not in effect added to my art, my reality. There was just visual, there was just background, and they would just disappear. You know what I'm saying? That's all they was. You know, how you have a game or you have like a certain like effect that you use, and it's only like temporary. It's only for like a period of time. That's what people were there for, like a period of time, and then they would just leave. Maybe I could have let them stay or done, but I was like, I just never been to just go out of my own way and do. And even when I would just even look to consider to do it, it just I would just be a waste of time. You know, I don't really care. I mean, I fought with some of y'all. Hope some of y'all fought with me because sometimes I gotta be ask y'all to come on as stuff. Y'all don't want to come. I'm not gonna force people to fight with me, bro. I ain't gonna do that, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm just not gonna overexert my energy. It's just a waste of time. Not because I'm mad or bitter. It is what it is at this point, bro. I'm grown. I don't got time for no little child games anymore, bruh. So if you want to do that, okay. I'm just not. So I always been alone, so I ain't really tripping. I ain't really been the time to get along with people. I just never did. I'm not like I didn't say I trigger people like I would joke around. I would do that sometimes, but then people would still find a way to not fuck with me, bro. It's just always been me. I've never been cool with people. I mean, I've been cool with people most so like personal wise, like singular, like me and this guy was friends. But then people tend to be more like people are group. People are more like pack creatures. So if you talk with just one person, they're gonna talk to these seven other people. And I wasn't that person to do that because if you do that, then you have to pick sides and do that. And oh, my bad. It's just not me, bro. And even if I would be cool with somebody, we was not the same. I was a little different. I mean, yeah, we're both males. We both have balls, and we take piss, but we're different. We have different mentalities. And then after that, I would leave because I would get drained. I'm just not feeling this, bro. I wouldn't tell them because we're friends, but then I would just need to retard myself. I was just never been cool with people like that, bro. Man and women. I just never been cool. Especially guys. Never been clicking with people. So any guy tell you that, hey bro, I fought with Kenny, bro. He's my day one. He's my ride or die. He's lying, bro. He's capping, bro. I've been alone. I mean, I do talk to, one person on the phone. But when you talk to people on the phone, they be complaining and talking, fuck it. It is what it is. I mean, I do talk to some other guy too, but that's y'all. That's a little different. When I'm talking about out in the outside world, I don't talk to people, bro. And it's not that I just talk to people because I just had this big old realization. I mean, I did have a realization that people are just full of crap, and that's what they are. But that's been my personality my whole life. Like I always been to myself. Like people would just invite themselves towards me, or it would just happen where they would come and they would just get me off my tracks. That's all people was. Disturbances. People were just disturbances to me, bro. They didn't care about being cool with me. They just wanted to disturb me. Every time I try to be alone, be cool with what I do, flow, they would just come and disturb me. Like I'll be in the present moment without even me knowing, just trying to be in a flow state. Just me trying to just be one. And people would disturb me, bro. It will be annoying. They wouldn't leave me alone. They'll try to drain me. It's like when you try to be in a 0 point, that 0 point state in this matrix and be in the present moment, distractions are gonna come. People are gonna come. It always happened when I was just to myself, just not even to myself, but that energy of that, the vibration, that feel that I built around myself, my own world. It's when somebody came. It's not because they came because they're just so attracted and just want to be around me. It's because it's just a it's like a yin yang. Like when you do something, it's going to attract, it's gonna pull something. Especially when it has this field, because everything is, volume. It's you know, it's waves. So I'll be in that epicenter of my own field by myself, and people will just come sometimes. Now, I'm not saying a whole swarm of people, a swarm of flies came. People, metaphorically speaking, that would just kind of be a disturbance. Like when you try to get to that spot yourself to be zero, that 0 point when you feel happy, people are just gonna try to disturb you. That don't mean they're for you. That don't mean they're genuine or your real friend or your BFF. They're just trying to disturb you from the flow. So when you try to get to that flow state, I mean, I'm starting to get to that flow state, just being one in the present moment. People are gonna try to disturb you, bro. They're gonna try to drain your energy, bro. Even when you're a kid, you don't even know what that is. You probably could have had that awakening experience and just be present and just had that when you was younger, but these disturbances happen and they kind of delay us. It's because this world. So yeah, man.